Hey, first of all, I'll speak up against anything that is harmful for the society, Indian society. And coming to this cartoon issue, I'm not against any particular cartoon character. I'm against this cartoon network as a whole. Right? So, in fact, it is not a very serious issue. They are not kind of harmful to everyone. If you even have some common sense, it will be entertaining. So don't worry about that problem. Let's not call it as a problem at the first place. So it is just an issue which I'll just uproot it and throw it away in maybe 1 or 2 years. Okay, don't worry about it. I'll take care. But we have other serious problems. Before talking about the problems, let me tell you how the question. So the main question here is, why do I charge the fee and why can't I do it for free? Okay, so that is the main question, that is the burning question, and this question is not asked by my students or by my competitors. Actually, this is asked by a group, a community, and now I am answering this to my students and I am not answering this to that community. Okay, there is a small group formed and they are trying to put this negative comments on me and all these things. Okay, so earlier it used to be about my course, which means earlier they used to keep on saying that I don't have good results, right? And I never collected the results till this year. Earlier also, if I would have collected the results, I would have got the same results, but then I never collected it. But this year I am forced to do that. I am forced to collect the results and then display it in the website so that I could just shut their mouths. Now since there is no question about the quality of my content, now they have been raising this issue. Now the next issue that they are being promoting is, why do I charge the fee? Why don't I release it for free? Okay, so in order to understand it, you should understand how we work, how my team works. See, I'm not alone in this, and I have a big team, and the team that I have are the people from IITs, IISc, IIITs, and all premier institutes, right? Only these three, I think, right? And then these people are the experts, domain experts in each subject. You name a subject, we have an expert in that particular field, where the person has cracked gate with a very good rank and then did some research in that particular subject, and now he is working for us. So what do we do? I mean, you should ask me what are the things that we do is, see, we work this way. Every day in the morning, whenever they come, I don't care, I don't have the restrictions about the timing. When they come to the office, they'll come and meet me, and then I'll just give them one concept, and then I'll ask them. So it is our process. So many people are asking, how do I learn things, how do I make them easy? I make them look easy. Okay, it doesn't mean that it is easy. That is what I think you are getting the difference. Now I assign a concept to a team of generally 2 people or sometimes 1, but depending on the concept, sometimes 2 people, sometimes 3, or sometimes 1 person. Now what I do is, what their work would be is to watch every video available in the world about this particular topic, concept. Let us say if I am dealing with IP addresses, now they have to go and watch everything available in the world about IP addresses. That is task 1 about the videos. Second thing is, read at least 4 standard textbooks this particular topic. That is second thing. And third thing is, solve all the practice questions and the test series questions of all the institutes, as well as gate questions, previous year gate questions. I'm talking about all the institutions. See, I have competitors, right? And ACE Engineering Academy is our toughest competitor, and we have neck to neck competition, but still I'll say that they are doing a terrific job. See, they have created an army of engineers who are serving the nation. So whichever other institute you talk about, you get the students from ACE teaching there, or the faculty from ACE teaching there, whatever institute you say. Okay, so coming back to this question, now how do we work is, we collect the notes of every institute available, right? And then I give them, in order to do all this, I give them 48 hours. In 48 hours from the time I assign them the work, they are supposed to come back to me and show me or teach me and give me examples in such a way that that topic should be very, very easy. See, I believe in one thing. if you cannot explain something to a 10th class student, you don't really understand it. If you really understand whatever you are teaching, you will be able to understand even a 10th class student. Now take any subject that I teach, you will never find any subject. It's not just my subject, one subject or anything. Take any subject, any concept, the way I teach you, you will never find it anywhere in the world. Either you take operating systems, let us say memory management, or you take TOC, or you take compiler design, or you take computer networks, DBMS, whatever subject, whichever topic, I challenge you that the way I teach, you will never find it anywhere in the world, because we learned from the giants and we are standing on the shoulders of the giants. I am not saying that I am, whatever I teach is what, it is all mine, but then I have invented new ways to teach based on what others have already made, right? So that is how we work, right? And for every concept, now these IITians, after passing out from IIT doing masters and after working for product based companies doing great work, coming down to my place, staying in my office, most of them stay in the office and some of them work from different places, because I am not able to provide full salaries to everyone, so some of them work on part-time basis, okay? And now these IITians and IIS, people from IISc, when they are working for GATE, see, I'll tell you one thing, they are doing this only because of me. I'm not again overconfident here. You ask some institution to again learn, they will never be seen, they are not teachers. If you ask them to work in the back end, just learning the concepts day and night to teach me or to teach someone, no IITian will ever do that, no IISc person will ever do that. I made it happen, okay? So that is about how we work. And the second thing is, this is really interesting. So we made more than 3,500 phone calls in 1 month, just last month, guiding the students about their future. And you know who works in our call centers? Again, people from IIT. People from IIT, people from IISc, people from IIITs, they are working in my call centers. Just think about it. And the students that we are guiding, they are not even the people who have subscribed for our course. It is completely a free service. I never talked about it in any of my videos, or you will not even see these calls or anything in the website, or you cannot even see this in my Facebook or Quora or anywhere. You search it, no one will write about it. My team doesn't write about it, I don't write about it, and only thing that you see are the negative comments and the negative reviews by this team, by the team of this group. See, I don't want to say their name because I don't want to I don't want, okay, fine, I don't want to say their name, okay? That is my intention. And now 3,500 calls in 1 day, 1 month, and this is by a team of IITians. I made it happen, seriously. And these people, they really don't work for money. See, you can't, how much do you, see, tell me one thing, a person passing out from IISc, coming and sitting in your office just to make phone calls, how much will you be willing to pay him? And can you convince someone, at least one student from IISc to do this? I have them. We are innovating like never before. So whatever I created, see, passing out from these premier institutes and working in call centers has never happened in the history of India, and it will never happen after this. This is the time. I am making it happen, and we are innovating like never before. Now we understand the students, we understand their problems. Now we know exactly how to solve them. Why do we call students? Why do we answer their emails? Just because we want to know them better. We want to stand in the front line. We don't want to have the call center guys calling them and then passing us the information. We want to take the first hand information. Only IITians will understand these problems. That is the reason, okay? And sometimes we even talk for more than an hour. We never count the calls by the number of calls. I just tell them one thing: what is the longest duration phone call you made? Sometimes they even speak for 3 hours, 4 hours. Sometimes only one person will take away our complete time. Even this happened in our office. I think the longest conversation our team had ever had is 4 hours 50 minutes. 4 hours 50 minutes. That is the highest we recorded. So if we just wanted to do the publicity, if we just wanted to do the marketing, and in these phone calls, my rule is simple, never suggest any of our products in the phone calls. Just genuinely help them out or leave them. And if we can do it, maybe they might take our course someday. That we never sell it. It is not like, I know sometimes generally people, you might get the calls from HDFC, right, or some other banks, let me not name the bank, some banks. Now whenever you get those phone calls, you just get irritated, right, and people will scold the call center guys and they'll cut it, right. But when my team people call students, they respect them a lot. They suddenly, you can I'll just tell you how a phone call begins. Even I made the phone calls. I myself made the phone calls to teach them how to make the phone calls. Okay, now when I call them, it will be like this. Initially they'll flip the call and say, hello, kaun? This is how they speak. Kaun? The same tone. And then when I say that I am from Ravindrababu Ravula's team, then they say, sir. This is the same thing that happens. Right? This respect is what I commanded. I earned. I can say I earned all these things. Right? How much ever you pay, this is not going to happen again in India. Not in any country. In US, if you see, the people working in call centers are generally passed out, dropouts, right? And that is why they are not innovating there. But here, now it is like a dream job. Just understand, people passing out from IITs are willing to come and work with me in call centers, and now I made it a dream job for them. I have in fact created an army of engineers who are willing to come and work with me, not for me. There is difference. They are willing to work with me in order to make India great again. I am building a platform where these people need not sacrifice anything. Okay, tell me one thing. Why should we sacrifice? Tell me one thing. I am not Abdul Kalam. I have a family to feed. These people, they all have families to feed. Why should we be the only people to sacrifice while the Indian education system, the people owning the colleges, they are becoming rich? Why don't we deserve to be rich? But the fact is, we don't keep anything that we get. And what is the problem that you people have? See, these IITians who are working with us in our call centers, they are happy to work. Have you ever seen any person very happy making phone calls in a call center? I can show you my team. They do it with their heart. They put their heart in it. How much will you pay for a person who puts his heart in something what he does? How much can you compensate it with? See, I don't know whether I am really compensating them well or not. I am giving them whatever I get, but still I have this doubt that will I ever be able to compensate for the sacrifices they made, leaving their lucrative career, maybe giving up on US dollar dreams, and then coming and working with me. If I ever have a chance, I will pay them with my life. Now, if I ask investors, let us say this is a business, we are losing money, and now how to build the business? We have to call the investors. If I call the investors, they will ask one question. Okay, why do you recruit IITians into your call centers and pay them the Google salaries? They will never understand the term called as customer service. Okay, now in our company, we focus mainly on students. We don't call them customers, we call them brothers. That is the terminology we use. So whenever they are making calls, I'll just ask them, did you call all the brothers? How many brothers did you call? So this is the terminology we use in our company. It is not a company, it is not a business, it is a family, it is an army I'm building. See, Sachin Tendulkar is my inspiration. He has inspired many youngsters, right? And all these youngsters grew up watching him, seeing him, right? And then he made a team with them. and finally he won the World Cup, right? And now I am also building an army. They are ready. Now only thing we need is commanders, and the commanders are also coming. The legends are also coming to India. I am moving the Silicon Valley one person at a time, and these people are going to lead my army, and this army is going to change the country. I'll make it happen. And emails, you know what emails we get? We even get emails about breakup problems. Breakup. I just had a breakup and I'm not able to deal with it. Please suggest me. Then, see, sometimes the emails are long that even just to read them, it will take half an hour to 1 hour just to read the entire email, not to answer, just to read and then understand the problem. Because the actual question lies somewhere in the middle and they will give us the entire data that is important for us. Now, I ask my team never to neglect such an email. The reason is, if it takes 1 hour for us to read the email, just imagine how many hours they had taken to write it. Why did they write that? Because they trusted me that I could do something to them. Even if I don't know the area, let us say like breakups, I don't know anything about it. Some people even ask me that they are addicted to porn. How can you deal with it? Some people say that they are depressed. We read everything. Then we suggest them, please go and see a doctor. And we reply, for everything that they write. For everything that they write. So when they are writing 1-page emails, we at least reply 1 page. And finally, we give them the pointers to go to the doctor or something like this. And recently I have started even giving the schedules. The schedule in order to prepare for GATE. Anyone who emails us, irrespective of whether he is registered for us as a registered student or not, we are sending out the schedules. Maybe we'll be sending it out from today. For the past 3-4 days, our all teams are focusing on one thing. We left the other work and we felt that this is the most important thing, and we are focusing on one thing, preparing the schedules for the students who are preparing for GATE. Now we are going to give the details in such a way that every day, weekday, weekend, how many hours to study, and then which topics to study, which order to study, when to revise. From now on, they are going to get everyday schedule. You know how much effort it takes for us to do that, and we don't get any money out of it. We don't ask them to join our course, we just do that. And these IITians are behind our test series practice questions. I ask them never to write more than the test series team, more than 10 questions a day, and out of these 10 questions I again pick only few questions. Now I'll just tell you the rough cost, how much it per question. See, these people are writing, I think, 10 questions a day. Then I choose around, in a month, we averaged out that everyone is able to produce only 200 questions in month. One person is able to produce only 200 questions a month. Now if you divide the salary that I'm giving them, see, talking about the salary, I don't feel good because they are not working for it. I never wanted to use that word salary. But anyway, this, if you take that salary part and if you divide the number of questions per question, for one question, the cost that we are taking as a company as a whole is 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupees per one question. Imagine. So it is, you could actually buy 2 books with 1,000 rupees, right? Then my concept is simple. If it is that costly, then that question should be that worth. Then we have prepared amazing questions you will never see anywhere. Now this group, what they have written is, this is the toughest test series and you should never write it. You should only go for only GATE level questions. Only GATE level questions, and you should never go for these questions. Okay, that is what these people wrote. And no one actually joined. How many questions we might have prepared is 5,500 questions is what we prepared last year. 5,500 plus questions, including practice questions and the test series. 5,500. Even you can look at that in my in our website, the details. 5,500 questions in 1 year is what we produced, and around 1,000 rupees is what we spent, 55 lakhs. And imagine how many people register for it. Just how many people might have taken it. I think 300 or something, 300 odd. And what is the fee that they paid? 3,000 rupees, I guess. That is the highest fee. So 300 into 3,000, 9 lakhs. We lost it. But again, this year also, even after losing the money, we are doing the same. We'll do it. We'll keep on doing it. And the taxes that we pay, we never save it. And the government, see, investors, they'll never, there are no profits. If there are no profits, how can I ask the investors to invest? And what about the government? We don't get any tax benefits. I don't blame it, because they don't know the kind of work we are doing, so I don't blame it. In fact, I pay the full taxes. See, you might not believe it, but I had to change the one CA, just because he kept on insisting upon saving the taxes. So since he was always talking about save this tax, save that tax, save this tax, I removed him and I have replaced him with another CA with just one instruction. I told him that pay the government every rupee that we are supposed to pay. Don't save the taxes. Don't save the taxes. Never save the taxes. We don't save the taxes. I think I am the only institution in India which pays complete tax. And you can see, every rupee that comes in is actually online, right? And for other institutions, it is actually black money, isn't it? So they are winning, and we are bleeding here. See, our team intention is never to miss an opportunity to create that wow experience for a student. Every phone call, every email, every video, every practice question, everything is important for us. It is an opportunity for us to make them say, wow. That is what we live for, and we are still fighting for. And our team's members' careers are all in danger. That is what the current situation is. Why? Because after working for a product-based company and after passing out from IITs, when they come and work in call centers, if they had to again go back, other call centers will not hire them with this call center experience, right? They will not get the same salaries. Now again, they had to start from basics in the software companies, because software companies, they generally ask for the experience, right? And the experience that they have here is irrelevant, right? But still they are working for me by putting their heart in it. I just asked them one thing. Everyone, I just told everyone this: don't mention my company's name, which means our company's name, either in the Facebook account or in the LinkedIn account or in your resume, because later when they had to leave me and go to the software industry, then I'll request my friends or someone to give them some experience certificate, so that they will have some relevant experience. They could write some relevant experience. They're actually talented. They could have easily done solved good software problems, right? So that is why till today, even in my Facebook account also, I have never mentioned my company's name, Raudra. Okay, I think I can't escape it. I have it here. I have to keep it here because later, because of the copyrights issue, I might have to, when people are distributing my videos for free, and later if someone, keeps selling them, I have to claim that it is mine. That is why I'm using it. You cannot, you don't even see it on my Facebook, right? See, I'm not angry. See, one more thing. This Raudra means anger. That is the name of the company. See, if a person is very calm, cool and composed, like just a ocean, it doesn't mean that there are no volcanoes inside him, burning volcanoes, right? I'm always angry, but I'll never show it in my face. I'll show it through my work. I never wanted to do this video at the first place because it is just a waste of time for us. I could have done something productive. I could have read a book. I could have solved one more problem. I could have at least answered one email for a student. But these people are forcing me to do that. Actually, they are not my competitors. At least if my competitors would have done that, I would have felt happy. But these people are not my competitors. They are not teachers. They have nothing to do with GATE. See, if everyone leaves India, goes to foreign countries, and start writing negative reviews about Indian teachers, who will teach here? Tell me. Who will teach and who will change the system? Now, if I leave, let us say I leave, my team leaves, okay? Then, where are you forcing the students to learn from? From the engineering colleges. Again, they have to go to the same teachers in the colleges. They have to sit in those classes and learn from them. Do you think that they'll change India? And whatever, okay, forget about them. You might, these people also argue that there are plenty of free resources available in the world. You just take that NPTEL videos, man. IITians, they are free. Why can't people go and watch them? I didn't stop them. I never stopped them. They are researchers. These people are researchers, and the problem is researchers are not good teachers. They don't understand the mindset of a student to come down to that level and teach. I don't blame them. They are actually researchers. They should continue research and publish papers and get patents and maybe make India great again. Yes, they are doing it. See, my army, it doesn't work for salaries. You could never build an army and make them ready for a battle if only thing they are interested in is money. They just follow their commander. If he has the heart to lead them, inspire them. Yes, we need commanders, and they're all coming. They're all going to come very soon. And my army is ready by then. Then you can see it, the impact that I'm going to create. See, again, I'm not saying that I'm doing it alone. We are a team of people. No one is working for me in this. We are all working together. That is how you build a team. You can never satisfy or compensate their sacrifices with money. That will never happen. Every rupee that we earn is with my blood and sweat, my team's blood and sweat. We are the last people standing to change India. Now, we are never going to give up. Whatever it takes, we are never going to give up. Don't worry, don't think that I'm getting demotivated, I'll never stop. See, I have been failing throughout my life and I'll keep on failing, but only thing that I want is next time when I fail, I should fail at a very high level, very big level. I should not fail at making students get into IITs. I should fail at making India great again. If I fail that will be a greater thing for me. See, building a platform, building a discussion forum is the simplest thing or easiest way to make money. There is nothing in it, man. I was the first person to have started a discussion forum in India for GATE by the name gabbarfans.com. That is why people call me Gabbar Singh. Just a funny name to just keep it light. So, but then gabbarfans.com, I started it in 2010. I think 2011, I guess. Yes, 2011. And what happened is people started uploading textbooks into it. Even sometime when I let people upload something onto my site, they have uploaded the textbooks, and that is actually violation of copyrights and exploiting someone's hard work, right? So I immediately stopped it because they started posting the questions from other institutes like AS and other good institutes. They are just posting the questions there, and so I stopped it. Okay, I had to pull the my forum down, even though I could have made good revenues just by the ad revenues. Just if I put the ads there, I could have made a huge revenue. And later, after getting the students there, if I start blackmailing people to give me money in order to write good reviews, otherwise, I can start threatening, and actually that is happening with me now. These people are threatening me that if I don't pay, they are going to write negative reviews about me. Who are you to write a negative review about me, man? Writing reviews is not actually bringing reform. That is not equal to bringing reform. See, I think These people are using only their fingers to write the reviews and not their brains. Okay, now this has become a very good business. There is a book. The book name is Platform Revolution. You can read about it. This Platform Revolution book talks about how to make money by using community, and you can make money for yourself. How unethical is that? See, and now this person, I don't want to take his name or anyone's name. This person started saying that I made this forum. This is my hard work. Array, this is a open source software. I installed it in 1 hour, right? And we changed the interfaces and everything is done in, I think, in a couple of hours. 3 hours is what maximum it took for us to do that. We did it. It is ready now. Forum is ready. And what about the gate questions? All the previous gate questions we entered into it, and it took for a 3-member team 3 days to write that. That's it. Forum is ready. And I had even, before competing with the existing forum, since this is built by the community, I asked him, in fact I kind of begged him, saying that, see, students will get confused. You have built something and community is there. It is already built. Why should I? See, I don't want to compete with anyone and waste my time. That is what I have clearly asked. The entire chat is with me, but I don't know. Showing it is, I don't know. I don't want to reveal his name. But then I said this, see man, my mission is bigger. I want to get into machine learning and start bringing some change. I don't want people to get into IITs and from there they want to get into product based companies. I want people to come to us and from there directly get into product based companies, right? How many people can IITs serve? So I told him that I'm going to build a better university, better service, everything, and I requested him to just one thing, give us the ownership, because when our team is contributing, our team will also start. I told him clearly, our team will also contribute, and we can grow the platform big. And I told him that I'll convince every institution in India to have one single test series before GATE. I told him this clearly. Then he said that, oh no, this community is actually built by 4-member team, and these 4 members will not agree to this. Actually, this community is not built by 4-member team. It is built by community of Indian students who are preparing for GATE. Okay, let's say there are only 4 members. What are you giving them? Are you giving them salaries, or are you just using the name of your college so that these people will work for you for free and then you take the ad revenues? Did you at least give them the ownership? Okay, see, first thing is not to build a community, we need the open source software. Second thing is the GATE questions, which are actually prepared by IIT professors. They are also there. And what is the next thing that you need? The questions, the quality questions, so that people can come and discuss. Where are these questions coming from? From my sweat and blood. Seriously. Our team works till 4 a.m. in the morning in order to make a test live the next day. 4 a.m. also, most of the times 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m. we make the test live. And when we sleep at 4 a.m., immediately at 4:30 we get a call saying that our questions are in the forum. And you know who answers the question again? The same answers we give, people are going to take those answers and put in the forum. See, I'm happy that Indian students are getting benefited. I'm very happy with that. But then the problem is, at least you mention our name somewhere. This is clearly violation of copyrights. See, funny thing is, our questions are appearing in a site where there is also a negative review about me, and that is named as Honest Review of Ravindrababu Ravula. Honest Review. And when you type my name Ravindrababu Ravula, that link comes up. That is how you are getting traffic. My sweat, my blood, my name, and you make the ad revenue, and Indian students are the fools. See, I didn't ask you to remove my questions. Just at least say that this question is by Ravindrababu Ravula. And the funniest thing is, you talk anything positive about me, either in the group or in this particular forum. They have a group, Facebook group. Either you post it in that group, or in this forum, you will be immediately banned. Immediately. Now try posting this particular video in that group, you will be banned in seconds. And they say that it is democracy, open world, when they are maintaining a closed system. See, instead of using the name gate something, you should have used the name stopravindrababuravula.com. That name would have got you more traffic, man. My name. People call you sir because they know that you are also from the same institution which I graduated from, IISc. I am trying to add value to that brand. I am trying to glorify the brand IISc while you are using it for wrong reasons. Okay, killers, stop all the institutions. Institutions in India, coaching centers are doing the wonderful service for the country. These are the only places where faculty get what they deserve, not at the engineering colleges. In engineering colleges, they will not pay us at all. You know how much I was offered when I wanted to join engineering college? 33,000 rupees. 33,000 rupees after passing out from IISc. 33 or I think 34. 34,000 rupees, just imagine. Why should I sacrifice my life? See, we don't get income in dollars and we don't keep anything that we get. Who is getting the credit now? Now the national hero is this person who owns that forum, because he is sleeping in a foreign country while we are working restlessly here, and he is making the ad revenue out of my blood and sweat while we are bleeding here. And there are negative reviews. Only people who write negative reviews are there. See, till now I never asked any student to write any positive review about me. You can never find either my team or my students, my rankers. My rankers have never written anything about me. My toppers have never written anything about me in Quora or anywhere. There will be no positive review ever written by my team or by my people or by my fans. Only negative reviews is what you are making. See, this has become, now this is going to become very biggest business. Earlier there were review sites for movies and books who used to threaten the movie directors to pay them money, otherwise they used to write negative reviews. Now this is happening in India with us. This is the easiest way to make money. Okay, see, funny thing is, they say that they are promoting free education. Then why are you promoting a person or few people who are actually selling their videos? Is that really promoting free education or stopping Ravindrababu Ravula? See, they will write whatever they want. They will invite me to the group. I go there. They will invite me into the group. I go there and I start writing something. Then they will remove that post and they will block me, and they will only write the things they want, and then they will stop comments there. Democracy is never there. That is the reason now I had to start my own forum, not to make ad revenue, okay? My own forum, and invite all the students there. And in my forum, if you write any question from any other institution, we'll tag them. We'll say that, okay, this question is from so and so institution and this is the answer. Our team will answer. See, last time it so happened that our team even answered the questions from others' test series while they were not responding. We did it. Really. I'm proud to say that. And what is the relationship between, see, why should we be providing the service for other test series? But we did it. We never miss out an opportunity to give that wow experience. And no one has ever written about it. And we never asked anyone to write about it. We just do it and then let it be free. See, my team gets demotivated if I don't speak up about all this. See, when they are sleeping at 4 a.m. and when they come to me at 4:30 and say that, see, our work is just going in vain and our company is not growing, we might get into losses and our careers are in threat. If they say this, how do you expect that I motivate them? करो, तुम कर सकते हो, कुछ नहीं होगा, करो, huh? The team's morale, it gets hurt. This fellow, he talks with me something in the chat and then he goes out in the public and he backstabs me. Happened many times. He just backstabs me, and then he will never let me speak. And recently I had even, before, if I had ever considered him as a competition, I wouldn't have shared my plan of forum with him. I had even sent the forum's link and then shown him that, see, I am going to start, you please don't let me start it, you please share the ownership with me. If you want money, I can give you money, because once you grow big, how can I trust you? See, every time when you are backstabbing me, then once the forum grows big with our efforts, what is the guarantee that you will not blackmail me again for money by writing the some bad review about me? What is the guarantee that you give? I asked him even for the ownership to share, and I even offered him to pay the money. It is very clear. Then he said that no, these 4 people doesn't like it. Then immediately after I have shown him this link of the new forum that I am going to start, he started acting crazily, funny. I heard that he is going to write a book using the answers of our Indian students and the Indian GATE exam, and he wants to sell the book for some price. What a clever idea to make money. He didn't put anything in it. It is our blood, our blood, man, our blood and our sweat, using which he is going to write the money. And there are also talks that with the help of a foreign lady, I don't know who she is, I don't want to take any names, with the name of a foreign lady, he is trying to sell it to some other site. I think it is already done. And only my concern is, when it is built using, GATE is an Indian exam, questions are by Indian professors, and it is contributed by Indian students, and it is mainly our blood and sweat, not mine alone, but all the coaching centers. How could he sell it to a foreign company and pay the taxes to a foreign company? See, if he had wanted to provide the free education, he could have trusted it, started a trust. I have started a trust, Raudra Charitable Trust. I have started it 1 year back, and I have been doing charitable activities, I don't remember from when. That is in my blood. I can't stop it. And now you will never find about the charitable trust I have in any of the websites in India. Check it. Not even my website. If I had done this only for my publicity, if I am standing for a cause only for my publicity, I could have easily used my charitable trust. I am paying the fee to many poor students, even after losing money here. I did it. Last year, you can check it. But you will never find any mention about it in anywhere. You check it. Raudra Charitable Trust, you will not find it anywhere, even if you Google out. Because, and no one in my family knows about it. None of my family, none of my team members, no one knows about it. Maybe CA knows about it, this chartered accountant, and there also I told him strictly that it is not to save any taxes, and I told, yes, not to save taxes means when we pay the fee, we don't pay the taxes on that, but we didn't get that benefit also, which means I'm paying the fee and I'm paying the taxes as well, because the charitable trust should have certain, I don't know, some members, some rules are there, and I never had spent, he wanted me to go to some commissionerate and then talk to them and then get it done, but I never had time to do that. I said, okay, my time is more valuable, just pay the taxes, pay the fee, pay the taxes. Okay, that is what is happening. That is what I did. Now, and this person, no, not a person, he's a group. Now this group started promoting that they are doing free education in India. Man, kids need the free education, not the professionals. Professionals, they need perfect education. They need the right guidance. Professional courses are different. I think nowhere in the world they will teach algorithms and data structures for free because they want to do the free education promotion. How can you ask these professional courses to be offered for free? There are sacrifices made by many people. See, when I had given the call, I even invited him to come to India and work with me. Not for me, work with me. And he made jokes out of it. He started saying that coming to India is actually, flight tickets to India are costly. That is what he said. He said that flight tickets to India are costly, and so he would come to India when the flight tickets are cheaper, it seems. That is what he made. Publicly he made this comment, making fun of my mission. But the fact is, India never felt that giving you a seat in India and stipend is costly. India never felt that, right? See, I'm not asking you to support my cause or support my mission. I requested, I begged him, in fact, to work with me and lead it. I even offered him an opportunity to lead it, not just to be a part of it. It is all in our chat. But I don't want to reveal that person's name. Then he said that flight tickets are not, this costly, and he started a movement saying that make CSE great again, something like this. When I am saying that make India great again, he written that make CSE great again. That is what he wrote. See, he is some 4 or 5 years junior to me in IISc, and I don't want to say, okay, the more I speak about him, people will find out who he is, but I don't want that to happen. I don't want to cause any personal damage to anyone unless they force me to do that. Because now I'm being cornered. When you corner a tiger, it will react, it will attack, isn't it? So now, see, this is actually bad, isn't it? Talking about all this, wasting my time, wasting your time. See, when you from that prestigious institution make fun of this mission, while the legends are coming from US to work with me, not for me, if you don't respect your seniors, how do you expect students to respect you? What is that what kind of environment are you creating here? Now continuously these questions. What are the fees of Ravindrababu Ravula's classes since 2014? That is the question. Is there any review team of Ravindrababu Ravula in Quora? Is there any paid review team about Ravindrababu Ravula in Quora? Because we don't find anything negative about him. That is what he wrote. See, there is a team, that is what I'm saying. See, students don't do that, because see, when students, they like someone, they love them to such an extent that they'll make you their god. That is the respect you get from students. Students never ask such questions, and my competitors, they don't ask my questions, because we are busy here in covering our own losses, and we are fighting our own battles. We don't have time to fight with each other. And this team, they have a lot of time, and if I lose, they win. I don't know how that happens. See, let us say I leave, then how will your forum grow if the quality questions are not going to be added to your forum every year? How will your forum grow? I think you should at least have the brains to do that, right? See, if I would have had any brain, then I would have done this. I would have supported Ravindrababu Ravula in order to grow my forum. You don't even have brains for that. See, if you are a clever lion, you will have a cheetah as a pet, isn't it? And you are calling me fox. He called me good fox. He called me fox publicly. Seriously, man. But I don't want to reveal his name. See, I'm a lion, not a fox. And I will live like that, and I'll die like that. Maybe it is all like some Bollywood movie or something like that. But then people are forcing me to do that. I never wanted to do this, right? So students, don't think that we got motivated. See, I have to react. See, when you are leading a team and when you are leading a company, and if there is a negative criticism against your company, you should stand against it. Otherwise, your team gets demoral, right? See, I'll not react against everything so seriously. Coming to that Cartoon Network, that is just an issue, not a problem. I'll just uproot it in just 1-2 years. Don't worry about it. That is not at all a problem for me. It is just an issue. And this trying to stop me is a problem for me. I have to react for this. That is why I'm reacting. And from now on, I'll react against anyone who tries to mislead students. Funny thing is, he calls me Modi in the chat. He compares me with Modi in the chat, and then he calls me fox publicly. Backstabbing. See, this is a kind of mafia, isn't it? When people are doing well somewhere, there will always be a mafia trying to threaten them. So these people are kind of, you can compare them like a mafia. After graduating from these prestigious colleges, see, you should have the confidence that whatever happens in life, you will be able to survive because of the institution that you graduated from, right? You should not think about cheap things, making money by doing no work or less work. That should never be your goal. That is my suggestion. Even now I am requesting you to join me, because India needs everyone. I don't need enemies here. My enemy is a system I'm fighting against. My enemy is not about, so you are not my enemies, man. You might consider it, right? Even I told him the same. We are not the enemies. We should work together. We should make India great again. That is what I told him. In the chat he says, that is great, I will come. No, he's not saying I will come or something, but he'll say that, okay, something very very nice and very respectable, and then he goes to the group and in some chat with the students, because students keep on sending me the chat that, see, this person is talking like this about you. Students, they send this chat. I don't want to disclose all those details and defame anyone here. See, I'm honest. I work hard, I teach, and I charge the fee what I deserve, and every student who registers with me gets positively impacted because of my course. Their lives generally change, right? This is what I do. Okay, what is wrong in that? Can you go and ask Amir Khan to make a movie for free? Ask Ritik to dance for free? Even ask the cricket players to play for the country for free without paying them salaries. Ask the Indian Army, Indian Navy, Air Force to work for the country because they love the country without paying them the salaries. How could you ask me to do that? And this is now going to become a very big issue. See, they will never stop it. See, unless I do this video, they will not stop it. They are not going to stop it even now. Now this is going to be even bigger, but after this I'll never talk about this group again. This is going to be a very big thing, and I don't know, they will again come up with some other idea, some other issue. Yes, but then I have my own work. After this I'm never going to talk about this. See, actually forums and all this should have democracy, because they are being built by the community. See, I'll do one thing. I'll build the forum, I'll generate the ad revenue, and then I'll distribute it among the contributors, which means, let us say they have contributed an answer. Now for every answer they write, the points they get, I'll just divide the ad revenue and give it to them, and the credit to the institution which has created the that particular question. So that way it should be. That is democracy. I don't want to exploit the students in order to make money for myself. See, that is people with narrow minded. See, when I started all this after passing out from IISc, it was never a rash decision. I always have a degree from I have the degree from IISc. I could go back, and my friends are there to help me. There is my close friend Kaushik. Whenever I ask him for a job, I keep on doing this. Every 2 years, I think every 1 year, every 2 years, I just want some job so that I could make some money and again continue my thing. And whenever I ask him, he provides me with a call. With some interview. So this keeps on happening for me. So that is what. See, whatever I'm trying to do is not easy. But then what I feel is, if there is nothing worth fighting for in this life, there is nothing worth living for. One more thing, even on my Facebook wall also, there will be comments promoting their website, and I never deleted that post till now, till today, because I felt that this would be useful for the students. So let it be there. That is what I feel. See, I have created actually an army, and they are waiting for my call. Let me build the platform. Let them not lose anything in this. If anyone has to lose something in this, that should be the Indian education system. That should change. right? The people who own it, they should change. The people, the teachers should get benefited, right? I'll make teaching the most attractive job in India, and I'll make teachers the heroes. They will be celebrated. See, one thing, if I'm not honest, let's say I'm not honest, then why will people leave jobs and follow me, man? Huh? If I'm not really honest, my seniors, my classmates, my juniors, and my students, everyone is willing to follow me. I'm not again saying that they are working for me. They are working with me, right? Because they know that I'm genuinely honest. So that is what I created. That is what I earned in my life. Till now, this is what has happened. I'm not saying that I did something great till now. I did a simple thing in a great way. In fact, this shouldn't have been done at the first place. That is what I always feel. Okay. Now, from now on, you are going to see a different person in me. I'm definitely going to change India before I die. Otherwise, I'm not gonna die. You can stop my company financially, but you can't stop me as a commander who is building an army. And my army doesn't need money, right? Do you understand that? When someone doesn't care about money, how can you stop it, man? You try stopping him. If I don't care about anything in the world, especially money, how can you stop me? Tell me one reason. I have this one life, and I have one mission: make India great again, and I'm going to do it. Jai Hind.